All right, ladies and gentlemen, or lady and gentlemen.
Gentlemen. Thank you.
All right. Well, we are Big Boss Studios, and we are here to present to you our work in progress called Metadroid. Hello.
Are we late? We're
just on
time.
You're just on time.
He's a professor at the page about.
They are, yes. For the YouTube channel.
Oh, that's awesome.
Do we restart?
Yeah, just start over here.
Mario.
Yeah, you want to pull a chair back.
You want to pull a chair forward? It makes it better there. Do you want to put one there?
Here you go. Thank you, sir. On the documents.
And you get special guests then.
Nice. Yeah, we do get special guests.
Welcome to the presentation.
Did we get any questions?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Let's restart. First restart button.
All right. Well, now we have some new guests. All right. How's everybody doing? Everyone's doing good? All right. Well, we are Big Boss Studios, and we are going to be presenting to you our game in progress called Metadroid. Now, what our game is we are building a first-person shooter that is going to rely solely on a dual-wielding mechanic. So our game is we're going to have a main character named Chrome, who's half human, half robot, and the central mechanic is that he has these two interchangeable arms that can cycle through, and that'll be his different arrays of weaponry. So with our backstory it's a Cain and Abel story, where it's there's two brothers, and one is trying to destroy the world while the other is trying to save it. It takes place in the future, where a war has already, pretty much the war is already lost in the future, and our main hero has no memory whatsoever of what happened. So essentially, you don't have to go through any of that stuff.
Yeah.
But essentially, he's going to be awakened, and he's not going to have any memory whatsoever, and already his brother's already trying to destroy him. So this is where we leave off now. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and just show you some gameplay. Alright, so here's our basic main menu as of now until we get our finalized one. We're actually planning on doing something really cool with our menu, and just stay tuned to see what we do with it. But as of right now, we'll go ahead and start the campaign. Alright. So with our level, this whole entire level takes place in an underground facility, and with this, we're in an underground facility where he will start in this room where he's awakened in a pod, and what happens is the military's going to start coming in and start trying to destroy you. All right, Jake, go ahead and start walking down the hall. All right, so we have an enemy that already starts attacking you, and if you look at our top in the middle, we have a shield bar up top which regenerates over time. And if that shield gets destroyed, you start losing your health bar at the bottom. So it's more or less kind of similar to the life system, sort of like Halo, if you're familiar with that title. If you notice when he shoots his energy blaster, that's his right arm mechanic, which starts depleting his energy bar on the right. So everything's based off of energy with our mechanics. So if you don't have energy, you can't shoot, of course, and then you can keep replenishing your energy over time. So far we've implemented two weapons, which is our right arm mechanic is our energy blaster, which shoots a 3-round burst energy blast, and our left arm at the moment we have what's called the mag bomb, and what this is a bomb that you go ahead and shoot towards the enemy, and what it's supposed to do is pull all the enemies together. And once they're together, the player can go ahead and shoot the bomb and blow them all up. So we'll go ahead and show you how that works now. All right. So right now we just have it represented as this cube until we model our asset. They all get blown up and go flying everywhere. You're getting shot up. You're about to die. You're about to die. Oh, Jay died.
The life system works.
Yeah. For our presentation purposes, if we disabled the death sequence. So what happens if you actually die? We actually just implemented our checkpoint system. So we actually have checkpoints set up within the level. So if they reach a certain point in the level, they'll be able to respawn at that checkpoint if they die. But for demonstration purposes, we disabled our death. Yes. Yeah, just go ahead and shoot him up. They don't even worry about the bomb for this guy. So if you notice at the moment, right now nothing's textured. We just have a base layout right now. And next, we're actually going to start texturing this week. We've already started a little bit, but we didn't have anything to show for right now. So at this point, what happens is this whole area right here is a cave that the military is going to be reeling in weaponry, vehicles, and all their supplies. And this is going to be a major part of this level right here. This is going to be a massive battle that's going to take place. We're actually we're going to implement a mini boss battle, if you would like to call it that, where there's going to be a giant robot, a big mech bot that's going to go ahead and try to destroy you, and you're going to have to use all your different weapons to destroy him.
And to make it more challenging, we're also going to have like snipers positioned everywhere too.
Yeah. So if you look, we're going to have snipers positioned on the tops of the caves shooting at you, and we're going to have a bunch of different objects around for so that the player can hide behind, use strategy and things like that to destroy their enemies. But at this point, so we wanted to make this a huge epic battle. So this is kind of like a long bridge that it's going to all this action is going to take place. And at the end, when Jay reaches it, at the end will be another elevator that will take you to the next portion of the level. So again, the whole premise, the whole mission is to reach the surface, and where we will leave off on our second level. Alright, so this is the end right here where you'll see the elevator and head to the next part, which we're still in the process of building. So, this is Metadroid. Any comments, questions?
Is the mini boss gonna be throughout like the whole bridge?
So far, what we're gonna do is halfway through the bridge, the hero is gonna get to see this huge mega walking around. He carries big guns, so be careful not to get hit by it, because he's gonna do the most damage here. And to make the boss even more challenging, like I said, we're gonna position snipers all around. So it's not just the boss you gotta worry about, it's also the snipers looking around.
In the past 2 weeks, what have you actually added?
We have in the past 2 weeks we've fully incorporated our HUD system, our HUD and life system. Before, if you remember last week, we just kind of had the images there, but it wasn't actually working. So we got all of that working. We have our combat system, our life system. We added the checkpoints into the game, so we have our saving system working. We included our menu. Also, we have improved our AI a lot.
Yeah.
Also, we improved our mag bomb. Because before it would only pull one enemy, but now we have all enemies being pulled in and they all get blown up. So we've been doing a lot of improvements on the weapons, on our weapon mechanics. And the level itself has been, before we actually have been having a lot of collision issues with the level. There's some spots where you can actually fall through the ground. So we've been really trying to greatly improve our level design as well.
So just polishing.
We're just trying to start ironing the bugs out now.
We didn't want to continue with all those bugs. We just wanted to stop until we fix all of them so we can move to the next level.
Right. And for now, this is just some placeholder music that we have, but we have audio incorporated already.
Yeah, was that a MIDI version of Skrillex The menu?
Yes.
It was? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Pitch dropped down, some a little bit of reverb added, and it was slowed down about 3/4 of the speed, maybe a little bit more.
I thought that sounded
Good year.
So who does what?
I'm basically responsible of implementing the enemies, the AI. I've implemented the checkpoint system, and whenever somebody needs help and stuff, I should jump in and help too.
Yeah. I'm primarily a gameplay programmer. I've been really just trying to get the weapon mechanics, pretty much anything. I've helped implement the HUD and all the things like that. We've all been having help in hand and all that.
Yeah.
Jay's been doing the level design. He's designed Mag Bomb, among other things.
I helped on the HUD a bit too.
Yeah.
I've been also working with the coalition trying to improve it. Still, seeing how people work.
And yeah, Alex has been our story writer. He's been writing all the story for our game, and he's been getting our audio for us, and also getting our web presence up there online.
And also the weapon concepts too. Right. A lot of the weapon concepts, the way the weapons work, the idea of like how the Mad Bomb works, the mirror orb coming soon, particle laser.
Yeah, that's our next goal is to start implementing our next weapons, our next weapon mechanics, since we have these pretty much finalized. I want to say almost.
Can you preview what some of those new weapons you're going to be or discuss?
Oh yes. So our next weapon mechanic that we're going to incorporate is for our right arm is going to be a how do you want to call it? Particle laser. And what it's going to do is it's going to be a beam that you can shoot, right? And at the same time, we're going to also make it a melee mechanic. So kind of like a lightsaber, energy sword kind of deal.
So it's going to have a range, but it's going to consume your energy like nothing. So pretty much you have the option of either going like this, straight up with it, or just quickly go and slash it like if it was a blade.
The purpose is not only to give them an added bonus weapon in a different way to attack, but it's also a different way to set off your special weapons. Because it might be easier to, let's say, swing at the object you've thrown in other than shooting at it. And plus, it will also add variety to the way your special weapons will work.
And with our left arm, we're incorporating a device called the mirror orb. And what it's going to essentially do is you're going to be able to fire it, and when you shoot it, depending on which weapon you have equipped on your right arm, whether it be the energy blaster or the particle laser, it will take whatever projectile it is and shoot it all in different directions, kind of like a scatter shot.
The laser is pretty much going to spread out like a fan, start rotating, hitting all the enemies around it. And the energy bullet, it's pretty much going to absorb the energy, then scatter shot around.
It's one of the features.
It's going to be a kill device.
And how would you know which one you have on the right arm?
You'll be able to see that displayed
Yeah.
at the moment, like you see the panels on the right and the left. You'll be able to see that above the energy bar there. Like we'll have an image display that's displayed.
One of the goals that I have, it's an ambitious goal, but I want to add some voice acting work to it. So I would like to see that changing weapon. I would like the lead character to, with purpose, say the name of the weapon that he's about to use. So if he switches, he will say, energy blaster. Or if you switch to the particle laser, he'll say particle laser with purpose to know. That's like a vocal cue for the player to know that you just switch to that weapon.
But graphically, you'll see it on those panels.
How are you doing on documentation?
I want to say we're doing fairly well with that.
You want to say? Or you're
No, all right.
I want you to say you're doing well too.
Honestly, I think we're doing well to the point where if you go on our Facebook, you can actually see design documents that we have sketches and such of ideas that we've come up with as they're progressing on our Facebook.
Yeah, be sure to follow us.
Yeah.
I just want to post. Yeah, I just want to post that we have a boss.
Send me a friend request.
Yes.
Okay, the other platforms that you're targeting, have you tried deploying this solution to the web or to a mobile device yet?
No, not
At the moment, we haven't.
Okay, I would start doing that sooner rather than later. so that you can begin identifying things that won't transfer from one platform to the other very well. That way you can begin putting in your preprocessor directives, kind of arrange your code, and organize it depending on which platform you're targeting. There's an easy way to kind of check for versions in Unity just by using # if and then like Unity _Android. We'll just execute code there for Android.
Okay. Okay.
It's not that bad. So I would definitely start looking at that now, so you can get it running on a couple of these platforms. It'll make your life a lot easier later on. So you're not like in the final weeks, like, okay, now let's port it to Android. And then have to do it all in a week.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, sound effects. We've got music going, but I would definitely like to see for the next time you guys present this.
Yeah.
As soon as you start linking sound effects to events that occur within the game, it starts really bringing it to life. And that's what it really feels like a game.
Yeah.
And I think you guys are to the point now where there's enough happening on screen that it warrants having sound effects to show that. When you toggle weapons, when you fire, when enemies die, like all of those should have events that generate sound effects, and that will really start making this feel like a playable video game.
We have some placeholder sounds that we have so far. It's just that we were like fixing bugs and everything like that. So,
but trying to get it all in a day, but
all right, definitely that's something that I want to see because that'll really bring it to life for our final presentation. Let's see. Do you have any other questions?
Are they going to go into this into a context?
I would encourage it.
Yes. I wanted to say yes.
Well, that's the new thing to say now.
Because the reason why I filmed this is because we've been to SiegeCon and we see people displaying their pre-alpha games and they look really polished, and we're like, oh, so are there more levels? They're like, no, there's just the one level, and I'm like, what? Yeah.
There are a couple of contests that you guys will be eligible for within the next 2.5 months. I think that by that time the Independent Games Festival should be accepting submissions again, and they have a student showcase that you can submit to for free. There's also, I think, Indiecade will still be running around that time, and there may be some others, but I maintain a list online, so as it gets closer to this being finished, then we'll look at and see what you guys can target.
Awesome.
But yeah, I definitely want to see you guys submit it and possibly get some attention.
Absolutely.
All right, your web presence. Can we see what's been going on online, please?
With pleasure.
We're actually proud of it.
At least whatever device wireless will allow you to load.
Yes. It never
Okay,
fails.
so for web presence, pretty much over the past 2 weeks, just to show the links. Thank you. Okay. All right, so of course, on your documents that we've handed out, we have our links there. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Facebook is probably the one we're most proud of. With the pushing that we've been doing, we've managed to get it up to 31 hits only in the past couple of days. And the next goal is to branch out and get on some message boards and some blogs and try and get some web presence there. But we're up to 31 likes right now. 32 talking about this. And pretty much here, we, like I said, we have pictures of our documentation as we go. It's a nice little way to get inside the studio, so to speak. I thought that was a cool idea. There's the team. And who's that handsome gentleman sitting back? Who's that good-looking guy? Okay, so YouTube videos as they come, we post here as well.
Hey.
YouTube videos we post here as well. I don't know if it's going to play because the wireless is top-notch wireless here.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it just doesn't like YouTube.
Really doesn't.
Did that work?
Does that work, Sam? Sam?
Huh? What?
Does this work?
For
The plug-in?
No, this.
Oh, yeah, it should.
Yeah. All right.
Plug it in.
I'll just bring the light.
Oh, wait.
Why not? Dial-up works.
Nice.
Up.
There we go.
Up.
Up.
Yeah, refresh it.
It's the most impressive tonight.
We got some action.
Ooh. It's a Elvis Presley. Wonderful. Because he's walking.
Why is that showing?
Thank you.
How's it going, everyone? Take two. Okay, so here we are on week 5, and we're going over what we are doing right now as far as assets and how far along we've come. Team, say hello. All right. Jenny, tell us what we got going on so far.
Well, I just loaded a new level. I'm doing a executable to see how it's going to look in the actual game.
This last one.
Wow, we just
Powered by Unity.
yeah. So basic menu system we just got.
So what platform are we using to make this game?
We're using Unity.
Okay.
Let's see.
No.
Enemies.
Let's see. That they should actually here.
You can.
Notice I got a video coming in here, harassing her over.
See, it is affecting the shields each time you take a hit, and once the shield is gone, it is taking the health off. Yep.
There's enemy, as you can see, the energy is moved from the arms.
Very nice.
What's happening because I just changed the level.
We have problems with that every
Yeah,
day.
it's not really nice. It must have been because I just changed the
I
level.
thought it was because we weren't working on the execute.
Yeah, I just moved it. Well,
You guys had
just gonna have to do the
on the
manual.
bottom left. I don't remember seeing that in the.
We just
Just
we
gonna move the
recently
factor over.
we decided we're gonna hold off on it right now.
Since it's still not showing anything on it,
It's something
so
that we
we
may
just-
cut.
Yeah.
So that's what we took it.
It does tend to clutter your visibility.
That's true. You can always make it more transparent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But as of right now, yeah, it's something we're kind of scrapping.
it's kind of render like a top down view and then texture.
Oh, okay.
Quad and
Yeah. That's actually the way that I was doing like the HUD and everything, like make it look like part of the HUD, and then like part of the helmet.
Which was smart.
Now it's not that I have to move
Yeah, sorry guys, we really has to see this.
And he started recording the second I was going through some stuff trying to fix. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Eventually, I do pan over to and they will get their opinions on how they felt about the
So how do you guys feel about the project so far?
Great. Putting a lot of time into it. I worked in this 5 weeks of development, so I'm pretty pleased with our progress.
What do you think we're going to have on the table when we go to the next presentation this upcoming week?
We'll definitely have updated AI, more mechanic stuff to show for everyone. We'll have HUD menu system. Pretty much, I want to say 85% of our mechanics will be complete by next week, and we'll be right on track to finish by 7 gig. Our last presentation.
And then creatively here, where do you think we stand right now as far as originality and looking to, let's say, shape the game that speaks to us as a team as to what we're going to have that's original as far as the school goes?
Original, this is like the first try that anything was attempted at Unity. The mechanic is very original. I'd like to say that this game is not unique in its own way. Yeah, it's unique in its own way. We're presenting the Google website that is actually something that
Then they put me back at me.
Just
That's how you always
I go through the level and I pull out. I don't hear anything
This is actually good because you can see what we were doing before, and now you see what we have here today, and pretty much we have brought every promise to the table.
Yeah. And this was like a week before that, so yeah.
Woo! Mag bomb!
Yeah, we love.
I love them.
Really do.
The studio's favorite weapon is the Mac bomb so far.
Take cover! Cover!
Or you could just blow it up. Oh, the carnage!
If I remember around his wife.
Actually, yeah.
Oh!
Oh, right, and then we fall off the bridge, right?
Yeah.
Which we have fixed today.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The bridge was gone. And like, how could you lose a bridge?
That's the day that we're having trying to port it in the new expanded level, but for some reason 3D Max can't import the old one.
Yeah.
So like.
Page in there. We've gone over how everybody feels about the project thus far, and we are currently looking at possibly having textures for next week and maybe even some sound. So stay tuned, and thank you for following Big Boss Studios. This is Alex signing off. And just a little preview, not necessarily a preview of what's soon to come, but sometime today we should be having a roundtable discussion going through, how you feel about the project, what it's like to work on a senior project. That way people who, do senior projects in the future might be able to look at that and get some ideas and some inspiration.
You want to know how to get my YouTube video so that as soon as we finish playing, you get all this
I don't know.
I like the idea of building up the association between like, here's my creative work, and oh, by the way, Elvis.
Elvis loves our game.
That works for me. Whatever you did, keep doing it.
Well, he's the big boss.
And he's a fan of our game.
There you go. There you go.
This is all very good. I like that you guys are on there and those things. 31 likes. It's good. Keep growing.
Yeah. Yeah, and not just always you.
Yeah.
Trusted friends, mom, grandma.
Yeah, mom. Mom, give us a like. Like.
Okay, cool. So in the next 2 weeks, what can we expect?
More, for my part, more enemies. I'll see if I can create like the boss and then the snipers. If I have enough time, then I'm gonna create the little spider boss that I'm thinking about that you're gonna love and hate.
We already got the design for it that we
Oh, yeah.
asked Alex to do.
Yeah,
So it's just a matter for us to go to 3 Max and
Yep.
make it like other things.
So definitely, definitely more AI or more enemy types. New weapons or new weapon mechanics that we're going to implement. Sound effects, so audio in. At least where we have. Hopefully, we want to have. I want to say we should have our entire menu system up instead of just the main menu.
Like a pause menu.
Yeah, like a pause menu, because that's what I'm working on actually as we speak. Just because like we're trying to incorporate this really cool 3D menu that's gonna, because right now actually our menu is actually in 3D right now, just a little 2D. But yeah, we're doing this whole. We have this really cool idea for what we're gonna do. So hopefully that'll be implemented.
We're just missing the mesh for the character.
Yeah, definitely. We would like to have our texturing done, or at least a good chunk of it done by final presentation. So
At least put some placeholder stuff in there for the final presentation.
Yeah, that's something.
Because it is an alpha, but it'd be nice to have it look a little decent.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be final or finished, but so it's not all great.
And that's on a Wednesday at 6?
Yep.
2 weeks.
Yes, ma'am. I will be there.
So the Skrillex song downstairs, right?
We'll see.
Okay, so
as of right now, we wanted some edits to it. Yeah.
all right, I got a question for you. Okay, right now I don't think your player's taking damage from the explosions or anything, is it?
No, from the explosion, no. They're not taking damage.
We'll try to have that in there.
I was wondering if you were going to add it.
We will, because there needs to be some kind of, there should be some, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, penalty for using, that.
For being too close.
Yeah.
Now, what about using the game mechanics, since you're going to have the mirror orb, was it? Or, yeah. You throw that out, and then you switch to the other bomb really quick, and then you throw that at it. What happens then?
Well, if you don't got the energy, you can't use it.
Yeah.
There's an actual, there was another weapon, because Sushil mentioned that last time, and I would like to add something called a replicator, which will allow that to happen, where you can
throw this thing in and then you like drop the special weapon in there, and then it'll just like fall from like a certain point in the sky where it'll just drop a whole bunch of mag bombs or a whole bunch of just rain energy beams from the sky or something like that. That'd be pretty cool.
Like a satellite.
Just wondering, that's all. Just wondering.
Yep. Yeah. It'll come, more or less, we'll have all that finalized more when we have more playtesting.
I think the goal at this
See how the
point
game plays
that
out.
we've all talked about is to have our shooting mechanic working, our game working bug free, our texture working bug free, and then we'll start adding in additional weaponry and levels.
In that case, I'm gonna be going through the coalition to get all the bugs, any bugs that are left, and finish having everything with coalition. I'm gonna grab some time to see if I can finally get a good mesh for the mic bomb so we can actually show something better.
And definitely we would like to also add environmental assets and that, like objects and things like that. So it's not just some things that so that the level's not just so empty. It's
that's
to populate the environment.
Yeah, that's all planned for the second session to populate it. Because our main goal now is to get a game there. Like enemy boss, you beat it, and the level will go back to the menu and keep playing a game or just quit. Once we have that in, then we can get started with populating with objects and everything.
And YouTube, do you have one video?
Three.
We have three.
Three videos. We have one of Manny going through Pivotal Tracker, explaining what it is, how it works. We have another one of Jay going through level design and what tools we're using, and then we have the one that you just viewed. The next one should be the roundtable discussion, and of course we're going to be we'll probably have one of this presentation as we speak. And I think one of the next goals that I would like to have is maybe some video for like the audition process for the voice acting.
Have you shown the website?
Sure. The website's on Facebook.
You have a website.
We haven't built a website.
We haven't built a
Twitter,
website yet.
YouTube and a website. Okay.
I'll be looking for someone
Yeah,
to
we're
help
looking
us
for
with that,
people to
but
help
we
us.
still have time.
Yeah.
Because our main goal is to, at least by the end, have a website so we can port our game on the web for people to play.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be complicated. It's just like a single page that has, here's a YouTube video, like a trailer, here's a link to download it, and here's some information about the team. Like, that's all you would need to have.
Yeah.
That way you could drive traffic there and, show off what you've done. So that's really the ultimate goal, is to be able to put this in the portfolio and be proud of it. Great. Well, I like what I'm seeing, and you guys are making really great progress. So just keep it up. 2 weeks time, we'll have. I'm inviting a handful of different people for the Week 8 presentation. So hopefully we'll get some interesting guests. Tear everything you've done to shreds.
Yes. We're looking forward to that one.
It'll be good.